I wonder how much action Oklahoma State's going to get out of this one. The Cowboys are going to be putting a 1.5-inch square QR code on the back of each player's helmet.
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
What'd you say?
Did you ever watch that show, The Witcher?
No.
Oh, there was
I don't even know what that's about.
It's from a video game, but
The Witcher.
yeah, it was a really good show.
Okay.
With Henry Cable.
The
Was it
Witcher.
Netflix. Yeah, it was really good.
The Witcher.
But there's a bard that does a song, Toss a Coin to Your Witcher.
Yeah, that's a Game of Thrones-y show, right? Yeah, okay. All right.
Fun little show if you want to get into it.
Still haven't seen it. But throw a coin to The Witcher, huh?
Yeah.
We'll do that.
I dare you to hear that song and not have it stuck in your head.
Yeah.
It's impossible to get out of your head.
That's okay. I'll take the 0 teacher.
Putting a QR code on the back of a helmet, is it brilliant or stupid?
I mean,
I think it's brilliant.
I do too.
It's the same thing that like you see in College Game Day where they're holding up the signs in the back with their Venmo QR code on it. It's the same kind of thing.
What did it cost you?
And
literally nothing.
Kids that do that apparently rake in the dough, like need beer money.
Yeah.
QR code it, and people around the country are like, "Yeah, I'll give $1."
Yeah,
I'll Venmo you $1.
Like bridal parties are doing that. You'll see some, lady driving down, buy the bride a drink and have their Venmo on the back there.
Yeah.
That I don't like.
Now that T. Boone Pickens is dead, rest in peace, he is no longer, Mr. Moneybags for the
Monopoly
Cowboys.
Man.
Yeah, that's right. I think it is a really smart plan because they will get some people to do it. It's going to be really hard to do, though, because the only way that they're going to get a big push out of this is if there's a close-up of the back of a player's helmet, somebody has their phone out and takes that picture on TV. Now, where does that QR code go? It goes directly to the NIL fund for Oklahoma State.
Yeah, it doesn't go to that individual player.
No.
It's all the same fund.
I'm telling you, the future may be players having individual QR codes on the back of their helmets and it going straight into their pocket someday. And if
tip your running back after a 9-yard
there
gain.
will be a player, because I've already had this thought, and I know college me would have had this thought immediately. I'm replacing that decal with my Venmo QR code on the back of my helmet.
Yeah, I was going to say, so are these for individual players or for the collective?
It's for the collective.
Okay,
it goes to the general fund of Oklahoma State. But for the player who goes and says, I'm putting my personal Venmo QR on the back of this helmet, and it's going to look like it, nobody's going to be checking the back of your helmet to make sure your QR code is legit every single game.
Just go find somebody who's really good at these and be like, see if you can generate one that's like 1 pixel off.
Yeah.
So you just can't even really tell.
Yeah. Just go ahead and
get weird.
And just kind of boop, see what you can do. Now, I wouldn't have gotten any money out of it because I wasn't good. But if there's going to be a really good player that does it, and if you are, Ollie Gordon, if you're Ollie Gordon, put your personal Venmo on there.
Yes.
Just just to see what happens.
Like I said, you
because
get a first down, get a tip.
Is the NCAA going to pop you for that? No. Like, you're just sitting there like, I just put my own Venmo on the back of my helmet. I don't know. Is that a uniform violation? Everybody else has all these QR codes. I mean, just see what you can do. And if you're Ollie Gordon, what are they going to do? Suspend you?
Yeah.
Fine. I'll still be the first running back off the board next spring.
There's somebody in the NCAA who's going to be like, I'm going to check all of these QR codes on TV. Who's going to pause each time and scan just to double check.
Yeah. And you know what? You better donate if it goes to some kid's Venmo account because that's brilliant. That is capitalism at its finest. I'm going to cut out the middleman here.
I mean, it's people will make fun of it, and it's not going to generate that much money. But I bet you by the end of the season, it generates a couple $1,000 for nothing.
It will.
For nothing. It's going to cost you maybe $100 to have all those printed out.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because you're probably going to put new ones on.
They're throwing that change out.
Yeah.
Like, that is pocket change.
It's nothing.
For a college football program to get
Why
those
not
decals.
do it? Why not?
I think they are the first. They are not going to be the last.
No.
Everybody's going to start doing this, and it's really smart by Oklahoma State to do.
Who was the team that has the sponsorship on the field now? They were the first ones to put the sponsor on the field, like in the playing surface. They oh god.
I don't know. A lot of schools do. Like,
well, conferences do.
no, like the University of Washington, they have Alaska Airlines right on on like the opposite 25 of where the conference logo is, because it's Alaska Airlines Field.
Yeah, there was somebody else
Husky
that
Stadium.
sold their rights though. They were the first team to sell their rights in college football for a particular thing on the field, and I can't remember what it was.
Huh.
Ah,
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll
But-
figure it out.
Yeah, they got UW does have the old Alaska Airlines there. Or at least they did. They get rid of that? Were they forced to get rid of that?
Hmm.
I have no idea. But that's one of the things too. Don't try to tell me that the LA Coliseum is the United Airlines
Oh,
LA Coliseum.
it was at
Don't do that.
Tennessee. They
I
did
know.
Pilot.
Oh,
Gas
Pilot
stations.
Flying J.
Yeah,
The
so
Haslam family.
they
Big boosters.
Yes,
And governor of Tennessee.
So this is not a field
Formerly.
sponsorship. It's a actual buying a sponsorship on the field. There is a differentiation between the two.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Sell it all.
yeah, this is the first year you've been able to do that, and Tennessee is the first team to capitalize on it.
The checkerboard end zone's gonna have like a Pilot Flying J
Yeah.
logo in it, like each check mark.
Look, I don't really have a problem with this.
I don't either.
Like it was like
School's
I don't
gotta
want
make
I
money,
don't want
man.
our jerseys to look like soccer jerseys. Like, look, most soccer jerseys are fine with their advertisements. Some of them are egregious. It's like, what? Why are there 37 logos on here? Chill.
I don't like the whole, but soccer is so different in that, they're not, it's a Liverpool FC, right? Like it's not, you don't have like a team mascot for most of them that is so closely identified. It's not like, the Seattle Seahawks. It's just Liverpool FC. So they throw on a massive logo in the middle of their jersey, and that's fine. I'm okay with the jersey patches. The NBA ones are not intrusive at all.
No, God, you don't even notice they're there. No, the
No.
Blazers haven't had one for 2 years.
Major League Baseballs are not intrusive on the sleeve. Well, most of them aren't. But
But you can also
they
pay
don't-
$45 to have one put on at Yankee Stadium
God, yeah, I saw that. It's like, who's going to do that?
to make it authentic.
Nobody's going to do that. Don't do that.
No, don't be the person that does that.
Dude, got my jersey patch
Yeah.
too. Sweet, bruh. Yeah, so dumb. Don't do that. But I would have a problem if, like, instead of, New York across the Yankees jerseys, it had their sponsor
Hey,
logo
like New
across the
New York?
chest. No, I don't want that. Yeah, just Futurama reference. The Witcher and Futurama coming
Okay.
through in one segment
in.
for you. Look at that.
The
Yeah.
peak of television.
Yeah. I think Oregon's probably kicking themselves that they didn't do this. Like, they're like, oh, crap, we're supposed to be the innovative ones on this
Yeah.
front. We should have done that.
A QR code that's just a swoosh.
Ooh.
You can have
But
that.
how do you know what to take the picture of? How do you just taking the picture of the swoosh, and then all of a sudden you take a picture of an Oregon player, and all of a sudden it just automatically
It just
redirects
goes.
you.
Yeah. The uniform itself is just like an actual QR code, the reflective panels on it. Those aren't actually wings. Those are QR codes all spliced together.
Hey, great point on the Vancouver Ford text line, too. 503-864-6326. Your dollar goes further at Vancouver Ford. They treat you right before, during, and after the sale. Visit them online at vancouverford.com. Soccer has big sponsor jersey spots because they don't have commercial breaks. I'll take that every time.
Yes, 100%. Soccer uninterrupted which is beautiful. They start on time and it's uninterrupted.
You know when you're going to be getting home.
100% every single time. Even with 7 minutes of stoppage time, you're totally like, fine.
See, I kind of, it's like, but like going to a baseball games, like when you go golfing, it's like, I don't know when it's going to get over,
I'll be home at 5:30.
Sorry, honey.
8 o'clock.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it went around. You should have seen the guys playing in front of me.
Mm.
You should have seen that bullpen. It was atrocious.
What was it
Had
yesterday? The
17
Braves put up
pitching
11
changes.
in the final 3 innings.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Hey, sorry.
Got to the bullpen.
You know me. I stay till the end.
Oh.
I stay to the end all the time. I can't be messing around with this. We're not gonna go down that road. Good for you, Oklahoma State. Now all those agents can start calling Mike Gundy again because he's found some more cash.
There you go. You guys can fight over the QR code crumbs,
Perfect.
right?
That's how negotiations start.
Yeah.
QR codes.
Just go with the full Batman reference. Break the pool cue.
Oh, so now we have 3 movie references
Okay.
in one segment. Look at
Okay.
you
I'm-
doing the Lord's work right
like
there.
I said, I'm a man of culture.
Hey, Batman, The Witcher, and Futurama, and we're calling that culture.
Clearly.
It's somebody's.
They all have comics.
It's yours.
Yeah.